Yes, to you, I am a wellness hero, and you're a wellness hero for being here. Today's video is about 3 specific things regarding the 2017 solar eclipse. One is to provide resources, information, and access to the resources we have available to learn, educate, and know as much as we can. So that's number one. Number two is actually to talk about some connections and different phases of things that are taking place. Some are only going on for a few moments at a time, yet there are these phases during the eclipse that are very phenomenon occur, and there's lots of unique aspects. And the third reason I want to bring everyone together today on this beautiful YouTube video is to connect to the aspect of a global meditation. And there is some serious syncing up with some simple steps to be able to connect during this eclipse event. And the first thing we want to start off with is the path of totality. What is the path of totality? Well, this is an amazing resource we're looking at right here. I'm going to put all the links in the description box below. But with this resource, we can both zoom in and zoom out and see all the different aspects of the world. But we're going to kind of zoom in right here on the continental United States in North America. And what we want to see is between the red line is the shadow of the moon. That is totality. It's going to start over here in Oregon, and it's going to shift all the way across the continental US to South Carolina. And where you see this little dot over here, this has to deal with the longest duration period, and that's in the state of Illinois in the United States. So if you're in the United States, you have a possibility, an amazing opportunity, a rare event to see this cosmic display and know a little bit more information about what is totality like, what's going on with this. Because the biggest thing is that from the resources we have, the visualization imagery, are you ready for the eclipse that's getting ready to happen? The date is next Monday, August 21st. And the biggest thing that I like to share is being prepared. There is a massive migration that they're predicting for this great American eclipse. And right here, we're looking at one of the resources, and the website is the Great American Eclipse for statistics, but they're predicting the destinations by state and totality on eclipse day that there's going to be some huge numbers of populations moving into specific areas. As we're looking at this beautiful NASA website, it's giving you some percentages. And again, totality is only 70 to 60 miles wide across this line where you see the blackness of the new moon going across the landmass. And that shadow is racing at more than 1,000 miles an hour. In totality, blocking full of the sun is really only going to last for somewhere between 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 42 seconds, depending on where you're at. It could actually be a lot less, because even in that 60-mile, 70-mile shadow, it's increased or decreased depending on exactly where you are in the shadow. So we're on the National Park website, and several national parks are going to be in the path of totality. This is a big deal. There's a lot of events going on. I'm looking at the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, but good educational stuff, way to connect with some other groups. One of the things to keep in mind is the Department of Transportation. Again, this is dealing with the continental United States. There's more people in the path of totality. It's been more than 99 years since 1918 since the continental US has had the blessing of having the huge shadow swath of the moon, the new moon at the specific point in space and time to create a full total solar eclipse. And there are partials, there are annuals, so this is definitely a super rare event. But transportation on that day is going to be a little bit different than your normal day in the days leading up to it. Again, we're 6 days out. Right now, we're on the weather.gov website, and we're looking 5 days, 18 hours. And if you are in a clouded area, you will not have visibility. The ability to see direct sunshine and being able to see. And again, you need to have eclipse glasses. There's a lot of safety things going on with this. We don't directly look at the sun. Even on this image of Soho, Alaska, which is the sun is blocked out and we can see the electrical magnetics and the plasma and the umbral fields of the sun. But we can also shift to other resources like the Solar Dynamics Observatory, and we can observe this online. It doesn't have to be physically seen if you're not in the United States. So again, check the description box below. But using these different angstroms, these different visibilities, it's going to be a beautiful opportunity to really connect. This is the big thing. there is a global meditation synchronization. There's a global consciousness project going on and has to deal with the Heart Math Institute and expanding the connections of our global hearts. And there is a simple push to synchronize in every time zone, no matter where you're at, to this event, to unify for this meditation. This is something that I am both creating, co-creating, participating, sharing, liking, commenting on. This is a website for the time, date, stamp, no matter where time zone you are on the planet. Yet ultimately, the global eclipse in meditation is one way for the surface planet to influence peace. And right now we're looking at the instructions. It's 4 basic simple instructions. It's not very complicated. It's something you can practice at any point in time, yet find out exactly for you when that time will be during the eclipse on Monday, August 21st, 2017, or August 22nd, depending on what spot in the globe you're at. But the biggest aspect is to show up, participate. You do not have to be in totality. You don't have to physically see this. You can participate online, but the global consciousness aspects of simply participating, knowing that this amazing opportunity is taking place, align with other like-minded individuals, look up the meditation, participate in the meditation, participate in sharing what is happening during this new moon solar eclipse. And ultimately, this is a beautiful celebration of life. It's time to come together. It's time to co-create. I am a wellness hero. You are a wellness hero for watching, especially when you share, especially when you like. So go ahead and click on that like button. I am so grateful we connected for this opportunity, especially on this cosmic, epic proportions. As always, my friends, stay hydrated and live enthusiastically. Namaste.